What is faith? Faith is not just a positive thinking. And we have seen faith contradicts superstition. So superstition is not faith. And faith is not rationality. Faith and reason, they go together, but they are not the same. So all these three are not same as faith. What is faith then? Faith is the power by which spiritual or transcendental things are apprehended, just as physical sense apprehends material things, says Wesley. It's a power. Faith is a power by which we apprehend the things supernatural or spiritual. And Paul Tillich, he says the dynamics of faith is survival concerns, cognitive concerns, political concerns, and aesthetic concerns, moral, spiritual, and an ultimate concern. So these are the dynamics of faith. And ultimate concern is the most basic and indispensable care. The ultimate, the infinite, the unconditional, the inseparable concern in our lives that cannot be easily surpassed or chosen. So, ultimate concern is a concern that people must consider before considering others' concern, and it is starting point and destination of all other caring behaviors. So, it is worth dedicating one's life to achieve it because it is ultimate concern. So faith is a state of being ultimately concerned. So it's a state of being. The word ultimate is mainly used to explain faith, but it is also used to describe the attitude of faith, such as ultimately, or to describe the object of faith, such as ultimate, and even to describe pseudo-faith, such as ultimately caring about non-ultimate money, power, country, money, nation, or whatever. So faith, that can be anything that gives meaning to primary concerns. It promises fulfillment. It requires us to give up the subjectivity. It is the object of a total devotion. So faith, that can be anything that gives meaning to human lives. So this faith is divided into three. It is cognitive, practical, and affective. It is of three parts. And people's ultimate concern cannot be described in an universal language. So it must be expressed in symbolic language, because this concern cannot be described in all universal languages. So we look for symbols. So the symbols and signs are very important when we speak about faith, because the symbols help us to understand. Symbols help us to understand and help us to explain and explore the reality. The symbol goes beyond itself and points something else. And that's what we see in every religion. There are plenty of symbols and signs. For example, in food, you see all the classes will have the cross. It's a symbol of showing the love of God, how Jesus died on the cross. The symbols and signs are fully present to explain the faith.